Hey everyone, welcome back to Canada's Immigration Evolution, brought to you by Mesidor Immigration in Winnipeg. I'm Cameron Drake, and I'm here with my co-host, Jenna McLeod. Jenna, how's it going?
Hey Cam, I'm good. Just trying to keep up with all these immigration updates. It's like every time I blink, IRCC drops a new rule or portal. But hey, that's why we're here, right?
Exactly. And today, we're diving into the 2025 shakeup, starting with those new spousal declaration requirements. So, IRCC's really tightening things up. If you're applying for permanent residency, you got to be super clear about your marital status now. No more fudging the details to boost your points.
Yeah, and it's not just a little tweak. Apparently, some folks were listing themselves as single to get a higher comprehensive ranking system score, like up to 40 points higher. That's wild. But now, if you try to game the system, you could end up with a big headache. Or, a rejected application.
I get it. The competition's fierce, especially with so many people having Canadian work or study experience. But the new rules are all about fairness. You gotta declare your real family situation, or you risk delays. Or worse. Actually, this reminds me of a scenario I went through. Picture this. I'm prepping for this big tech conference in Toronto, right? I'm double-checking every single detail on my visa app, including my marital status. Meanwhile, my buddy Alex, he's rushing, skips that section on his PR forms, and boom, months of delays. I felt bad for him, but honestly, it was a wake-up call for both of us.
Oh, that's classic. It's always the little things that trip you up. I once almost missed a flight because I put my middle name in the wrong box on a form. But yeah, with these new spousal rules, it's not just about paperwork. It's about keeping the system fair for everyone. So if you're applying, double-check everything. Or, call Mesidor Immigration before you hit submit.
All right, let's talk IEC work permits. So, for years, if you were here on an International Experience Canada permit, you do this thing called flag polling. Basically, you leave Canada, come right back in, and activate your new work permit at the border. But that's changed now.
Yeah, flag polling is kinda out. Now, from April 16 to December 1st, 2025, if you're already in Canada, you can request your work permit to be printed and mailed to you using the IRCC web form. It's a big shift. No more border runs, just a digital request, which honestly sounds way less stressful. Unless you love long car rides to the border, I guess.
I do love a good road trip, but not for paperwork. The digital move is huge. And speaking of digital, IRCC just launched a new visa portal for first-time applicants. It's for folks applying for a temporary resident visa or a super visa, but only if you're outside Canada, applying solo and not using a rep. It's rolling out in phases, but it's supposed to make things way more user-friendly.
So, my cousin actually tried the new portal for her super visa. At first, she was like, wow, this is so much easier. But then she hit a wall with the document upload instructions. Like, do you scan everything as one PDF or separate files? She spent an hour just trying to figure that out. I feel like if IRCC just added a couple more tips, it would save everyone a lot of headaches.
Totally. It's a step in the right direction, but there's still a learning curve. I guess that's the price of progress. Sometimes you get a shiny new portal, but you still need a guide to get through it. And that's where, expert advice comes in handy.
Okay, let's switch gears. Did you see that new report from Statistics Canada? Immigrants who've been here over 5 years actually have a higher home ownership rate than Canadian-born citizens, like 69.7% versus 61.9%. That's especially true in places like Toronto and Vancouver. That's huge.
Yeah, that's honestly impressive. It says a lot about how well immigrants are integrating. Not just socially, but economically too. Buying a home in Toronto. That's like winning the lottery. But it shows that newcomers are planning ahead, building roots, and really contributing to the community.
And it's not just about the numbers. It's about what it means for Canada's future. Like, if immigrants are thriving, that lifts everyone up. Plus, it kind of busts the myth that newcomers can't get ahead here. Oh, and speaking of staying ahead, I have this habit. Cam, don't laugh. I set up, 1,000,000 immigration news alerts. My phone buzzes every time IRCC sneezes. But honestly, with all these changes, you kinda have to stay on top of it. Or just call the experts at Mesidor Immigration and let them do the worrying for you.
Hey, no judgment. I have a spreadsheet for my beehive inspections. So who am I to talk? But seriously, if you're thinking about coming to Canada, staying, or bringing someone over, reach out to Mesidor Immigration. Their website is mesidorimmigration.ca, and you can even WhatsApp them at 204-898-8510. Don't try to figure it all out alone. Get some help.
All right, that's a wrap for today. We'll be back soon with more updates and probably more stories about paperwork disasters. Cam, always a pleasure buzzing through these topics with you.
Right back at you, Jenna. Thanks for listening, everyone. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll catch you next time.